Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video, we will be seeing how the prices are distributed across the room type. We know that we have a room type, which is assigned room type column. The values are stored as A, B, C, D due to anonymity reasons, and we want to see how the prices are distributed across the room type. Now, um, there is one small question. What are the columns required for us to plot this graph? Please pause the video and then try to think of what are the columns which we required. As we can see on this slide, the first column we want is room type and prices, that is ADR. And we do have two different hotels, right? So we want to see how the distributions happen across these two different hotels. So we want hotel column. Let's see what is there in the next slide. Okay. Now we are just going through these steps. The first step is create a data frame with the required columns. The first column is room type, second one is price and the hotel type. We will be plotting room type on x-axis, price in the y-axis. In this case, we are assuming that prices will be in euro. Why are we doing this? Because most these two hotels which we are looking into are present in Portugal. That is the reason why we are assuming the prices in euro, and we would like to sort the values based on the room type. We will see in the code what exactly this means. Okay, the graph which we will be plotting in this analysis is called Boxplot. Okay, now we can go to our Jupyter notebook and see. Now, what is this line of code is doing? It is just checking what are the unique room type present in our data frame. These many room types are present. As we know, the names are in like A, B, C, D due to anonymity reasons. Okay, we know we are calculating the price per person. Let's execute this. This is the our what is that data frame. We are just adding one new column, that is ADR updated. That will be at the end. You can see here ADR updated. I think here it is 98 and here it is 49. The reason is probably two guests. Where is that? Yeah, here is the one. Two guests. So the price is divided by 2. Okay. I hope you know this by now. Now, what is that I want to do? I'm just taking hotel, reserved room type and ADR updated. I'm just sorting those values. And I'm storing all these three columns in prices data frame. I'm just printing that prices here. So, like here hotel, all the city and then room type like in the ascending order A, and then this is the one like the revised address, sorry, revised ADR, average daily rate. Okay, we're just in this line of code, we are just sorting the values. Okay, now this is the one ADR updated. Valid guest is having uh, all the valid information for these guests. What did we do in the previous step? We just checked what this line of code is doing, like how it is sorting. This is for our understanding purpose. Okay, you can also do this, like just print the lines which you have not understood. The lines which you have not understood, just print those lines. It will be easy for us to understand, like line by line understanding is very easy. So we have understood what this line is doing. Okay, first we have calculated ADR updated. We took only valid information from our data and we took only required 3 column and we have sorted the values. Now we are just plotting the box plot. This is SNS, Seaborn. called the box plot. X is reserved room type. This is the x axis. Y axis is our price, and hue. That means which column you based on which column you want to color in the graph. So we are going with hotel. So there will be two different colors. One is for city and the other one is for resort. This is the title. Okay, data set is prices. This is the data set which we are using. Room type, this is the font size. This is the Y label. What is the Y axis is having? This is just a label. And then why this line? If you remove this line, what happens? I will show you. This is the graph. Control X, run this. The plot will be very small. So we would want it to be a little bit more so that we can interpret well. That is what this line of code is doing. It is just adjusting the size. We are just limiting the y-axis to 160. And with the help of plt.show, we are just plotting this graph. Okay. If you know how to read the box plot, you can stop the video. But if you don't know, I will going to explain now. But I will just tell you what exactly this graph is telling. 50% of the data points lie within this box, and then whatever the data points which are above this whisker is called outliers. That means these are the extreme data points. This, say suppose if the price is usually 10, in some extreme cases it will be 1000. So 10 to 1000 there is lot of difference. These are called the outliers. Those 1000 euro is the outlier. The 10 is the usual one, so it will be within this range. Okay, now let's go to here. Okay, say suppose we have A. Take this as a list. It is having from 1 to 100. 100 entries are present. I think 99 entries are present in this list. This is the index. 1 is having 1 index, 2 is having 2 index. What is the median value? Say suppose let's take this example. In this case, what is the median value? First thing to calculate median is we have to sort these values. In our case, this is already sorted. So the middle value is the median. 3 is the middle value. So 3 becomes our median in this case. That means whatever is the 50th value is the median. Okay, this 50th percentile value in this case is written as a sorted array or list. The 50th value will be counted as median. Okay, what about what if the number of elements in an array or list is even? In that case, you just have to take the mean of these two elements. Usually the indexes starts from 0, 1, 2 in Python. So if you take like this 5, sorry, here it is 5 by 2. What is the value? 2.5, 2 and 2 plus 1. That is whatever the entries present in 2 and 3 indexes, we will take that value and take the average. That is 3.5. In this case, 3.5 is our median. Okay, median is nothing but the middle element. That is our 50th percentile. What is the 25th percentile? Whatever the value which is here, the A25, whatever the value which is present in the A25th index is the 25th percentile value. Same way A75, whatever the value present in this index is the 75th percentile value. Like, why do we even need this? Say suppose if somebody says A25 is equal to 25. 25 is confusing, so let me remove this. I will just take something like 60. Let's say we got this value. The 25th percentile of this data set is 60. 25 percentage of values lie within or less than 60 value, or lies within this 60 range. 75% of the data points are greater than 60. This is what this percentile information gives us. If you are getting confused, don't worry. When we see the example, probably you will be able to understand. In the first go, this is quite a bit confusing topic. So I hope you are able to follow along with me. The 25th, 50th, 75th and 100th percentile values are called quantiles. Okay, there is one more term. There is one more term. It is called interquartile region. That is, whatever the value is present in Q3 minus Q1. Q3 is our 75th percentile. Q1 is our 25th percentile. Now let's see box plot. Okay, this is how it looks, the box plot. This is our 25th value, 25th percentile value. This is the 75th percentile value. So within this region, it is anybody can say that 50 percentage of which 50% data lies within this region. Okay, these two lines, this one and this one, these are called whisker. Okay, how it is calculated? It is calculated using the IQR. Usually it will be 1.5 times the IQR. Okay, that means what is the say suppose 75th percentile value is 75, 25 percentage value is 25. It will be 75 minus 25, that is equal to 50. 1 point times the 50. This is what the value will be. I think it will be 75. Yeah, I think so. So you will add 75 to the 75 and then you will draw this line. So whatever the points above this whisker are called outliers. Okay, let's go to our plot. Let's take this example. This C is there, right? We will take this and then we will try to understand, because in C there are outliers. In this case there are no outliers for the city hotel. What I'm doing, I'm just taking our prices here. This is where we have our valid guest list and required columns. I'm taking that and I'm like filtering out only C room type data, and then I'm placing it in prices underscore C. Okay, now in this case I'm just again filtering it out city hotel and resort hotel separately. So instead of describe, control X. One second, I will just print this value. Okay, these are the information which are present in the resort. Same way we can see for the city as well. Okay, in city we have actually very less data. Let's go ahead and see what are the values, like mean value, 25, 75 percentile value. All this information we will get it using the describe method. Just run this. It will say the number of records present in this room type for the city hotel is 8, mean is 46. This is the standard deviation. For now we can ignore it. Mean value, sorry, minimum value is 0, 25th percentile is 13, 50th percentile or median we can say 60, 75th percentile value is 65. The maximum value this data frame contains is 104. This is for city hotel. And then let's see what is the interquartile range. 65, one second, 65 minus 13.87, so I'll give it as 14, that is 51 into 1.5. that is 76.5. This is our IQR, interquartile range. So what is the 75th value? 65. Now you have to add 65 with this. I'm just drawing this. 25th value is 13. 75 is 65. I'm calculating IQR. For that, I'm just taking 65 minus 13, 52. And the whisker is 1.5 times 52. Let's see what is the value. That is 78. This line should be of 78. That means 65 plus 78. What is the value? Oh, one second. This is quite confusing, so please excuse me for that. Plus 65. That is 143. The maximum point will be at 143. Okay. Only if we have data points till 143. In our case, the maximum data point itself is at 104. So instead of 143, we will be having 104, the maximum value. And in case if there was any points, okay, of the other one we will see using the result data frame. So the other outliers we will see with the other example, but for now I hope this is clear. Okay, let's go ahead and see the graph. Okay. This is the one. The orange color is the one. See, if you see, like, sorry, the blue color. Blue color is the one. The maximum point is at 104. All the points are within this range. If there was any point above 143, those points were called outliers. Now we'll see the interesting case, that is resort hotel. So see this one. I will just paste it here. We'll execute. Okay. I'm just erasing the same. Like we'll reuse this. I will just erase it. Okay. In this case, 25th percentile value is 31. Here, 75 is 65. 4, 3. Whisker value should be 1.434. Comes around 51. So where is the calculator? One second. 34 into 1.5, 51. So 65 plus 51 again. We are adding 65 plus 51. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 6. 116. I think my calculation is correct, but still don't want to take risk. Let's see. Yeah, 116. Now, the maximum value which is present in this resort is 171. but the whisker will be drawn at 116. So whatever the points which are above this max, like this whisker, is called outliers. So it will go till 171, but we are drawing at 116. We know the reason why we are doing it. Okay, so let's see. Okay, this is the C. This is for the resort hotel. If you see, the whisker is at almost like we can see that it is at 116. Whatever the points which are above this are called outliers. Box plot is very helpful, especially if you want to know what are the like outliers. Okay, from this, what did we understood? There are cases where there are instances where the prices will go high for all these different room type. There might be different reason which we are not aware of. At least with this data set, we couldn't draw what exactly might be the reason. And we don't even know what exactly these room types are. Mm, Due to anonymity reason, we have not told what exactly these room types are. Okay, I will just clear this. I'm just assuming that this video did not confuse you much, because this is quite important one. Boxplot is, especially for the beginners, it is quite difficult to understand. I tried to do my best. I hope you have understood. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching this video. We will continue in our next video.